Well, I am just shutting her down actually, but I know you guys out there on YouTube want to see something going on, and I'm gonna paint it this weekend. It's my last chance to get it done and then have the timeline to be able to have enough time to put it back together. So I was blocking out, I had primed it last weekend, no video, sorry. Final prime, I had it in 320 and I shot some primer on everything, and as I was, now I block it in 400 basically. Find any little scratches that I might have missed and any little doodad repairs. I had a little thing messed up there. I had a high spot there of metal that came through, so I had to fix that, and I had to reprime that whole fender. There's a lot of little dents here and there, but I really wasn't going to try and fill the whole thing full of Bondo, considering that the emblem goes over top of all that. So I'm counting on emblems hiding a lot of the bodywork. I know I shouldn't be, but it'll be fine. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I did a big cleanup on the shop today. Quite a few bags of garbage. And that's really all there is to show you. I will try and take a few little snippets here and there in the next couple days. I got tomorrow, I'm hoping to finish blocking everything as well as all the loose parts in 400. And then get everything ready so I can go sealer. I need to do the roof. And then tape that off because the roof's going a different color. But you'll all see that, I promise. I will bring you along. See ya. Well, it's Friday afternoon. Oh, quite a bit afternoon, actually. Sanding, more sanding. Pretty boring, not much to show you. I think I've got 99.9% of this thing sanded in 400, and I have very few little blemishes to deal with. A couple on the fender there. That's it. I think that's going to be fine. I just need to... Yeah, that's fine. Hey, after this many hours of sanding, I'm good. So all I gotta do today, well, the rest of the day, is get the paint booth cleaned out. Get this cleaned up because I need to repaint the black here. Don't have to, but I want to. And then, because I got some spots around here that need to be touched up with the black. I want to paint right back to the luggage tray, black. And I'm tired. But the things we do. Painting. I like painting. Dash is all sanded down. It's ready. I'm going to try and shoot everything at once. On the car anyways. The fenders and stuff will be off separate. But I'm going to do the gray on the roof and the lower half of the dash. Tape off the base coat. Spray the purple. And then take off all the tape. And clear the entire thing. Dash, fenders, inners, outers. I think I can do it. It'll turn out to be a nicer job. I hate taping stuff off. Having tape edges and overspray. So we're gonna dip this thing in some color tomorrow. Pretty sure it's gonna happen. So anyways, I'm just babbling. There's nothing to see here but a bunch of gray. Could do this in black and white. It wouldn't look any different. So you go. Well, I got my morning Timmies. It's Saturday morning. I managed to do a little bit last night. We got the black painted on the undersides of fenders and hoods and stuff that I want black. Around the firewall, touched up the areas, had some primer. I wasn't really worried about the overspray when I was doing it at the time. So I've got to get this thing taped off, wiped down. Get some sealer on it, get the roof sprayed, and then it just keeps on going and going. So we will probably be just some pictures. As for videotaping, I'm not much for doing that while I'm painting. I'll just take pictures of, the color, the clear, as I go. And when I'm all done, you know the drill. You've seen it, you've done it, I bring you along. That's all we're saying, that's all we're doing. Oh, yep, tired. Don't feel so good either, so I'm gonna muddle through and get it done. See ya.
That's an action shot there, boys.
Time flies. Well, Sunday morning. Got a good mess on my hands here. As usual, I thrash, I throw everything down. I'll come back later and pick it up. Got the car done. It's pretty late last night, around 8:30 or so. Very happy with it. I have no issues. Very pleased with it. Now all I need is Chip Foose and his gang to come down and help me put it all back together. Alright, well, I'll get a few more shots of it once I get it out of the booth. Get the paper off it for you. But it's touchably soft. Anyways, see you shortly. Okay, boys and girls, we're back. It is Sunday. Sorry for blinding you there. I am just doing some buffing. The boss came by, gave her stamp of approval. We've buffed this now, so she's nice and flat. Color's kind of weird. I don't know. Guess it's got some sparkle in it when it hits sunlight. That's what she wanted. I was kind of more the old school metallic myself. But this is one of those where it sort of changes colors on you. The sun hits it and it gets all different. Anyways, I'm happy with it. Doing my standard wet sand to 5,000 and then a couple stages of buffing. Taking care of the peel. I don't know if you can even see it. There's still some peel in his zone, which I did not get fussy about because that's where the trim's covering it. But everything turned out good. I'm real happy with it. She's happy with it. That's all that matters. Now I got 5 weeks. We're going to put this girl back together. And when I say back together, it was never really together in the first place. I bought in parts, held them against it. Yeah, okay, that looks fine. Move on. But I've got a ton of stainless that needs to be buffed. You know, when we were buying parts like this, well, originally it's like parts like this. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, this one's better. Let me move on to this one. You find a nice shiny one. Then you realize this was the grill bar you were going to use. Because you weren't going to be too fussy about chrome. It was just going to be a driver. Well, this is not going to look that great next to that. So, I need a new one of those, I think. But the stainless, I've got so much. This is just the side trim. All has to be buffed. I've got windshield moldings that need to be buffed. I've got interior trim pieces for the door panels that need to be buffed. So I think I'm going to have to buy a new buffer. My little 1930 buffer ain't going to cut it no more. And then there's this. I mean, I've still got to wire the engine. I've got to run all the fuel lines and get the fuel tank in it and get power to it and see if I can remember how to make a fuel injector motor run. But, hey, thanks for coming along for the journey. It's looking pretty good. I'm happy. It was an exhausting night, as they yours are. You don't want to stop, so you just keep going. So, that's it for 57. Oh, part whatever. I'm just going to take a little break. We'll be out here every day this week, doing what we can, putting her back together. See ya.